Hi, all. Welcome to our series, which we started recently on Cornerstone Advisory about financial fraudsters. So, in the last session, we just saw some of the basic fraud events which can happen during our online transactions. So, keeping up with the other content, today we will be discussing some other incidents where you can prevent or avoid any scam happening online. There are multiple ways in which you can face these issues. One is fraud through screen sharing. Another one can be sim swap or cloning, compromising on the credentials in the search engine. You can also face it through fraud using QR scan code. As we all know, most of the times we are doing online payment transactions using Paytm and other online platforms. Impersonation through social media, like somebody acts as not the real person, but they will, be impersonating some other person's personality. So these kind of things which we have seen, and RBI has been sharing some of the guidelines upon the same. So what is fraud using screen share? Sometimes what happen, you're playing online game and you get a call from the gaming corporation that they are very happy to offer you a cash reward for playing an online game. So initially you think like it might be an fraud, but then they tell like, yeah, we are just testing for the beta version of the online gaming and you just need to provide your feedback for the same, and we are giving this rupees 10,000 for you. So you get you get to be aware that yeah, these kind of things can happen with you as well while you're playing online games. So the do's are very important. Verify the authenticity of the author on the official website of the entity concerned, which gaming company is calling you, whether they have a legal website. Install antivirus spam blocking software on your mobile phone. You should have antivirus installed on your phone so that you are prevented by these spams. Report the incident to the nearest cybercrime. What are the don'ts? Don't download any applications over links sent through SMS, email, or any app messaging applications. Don't download screen sharing applications shared by unknown persons. Screen sharing codes generated by these apps should not be shared with unknown persons so they can hack into your devices and ask you to pay a certain amount. The other one which we discussed is SIM swap or SIM cloning. This can be like they sometimes these companies, telecom companies, they will call you that there's an upgrade which we are offering for the SIM card, and it is for your better internet connectivity, and you will get more data out of that. But you have to be aware that whether what is the status of your SIM online. So they'll even ask you to share your Aadhaar card details, so you should avoid that. And we should have certain do's. Verify the status of the SIM card and tell your telecom service provider when in doubt. Report the incident to the nearest cybercrime, and don't share confidential details like Aadhaar number and SIM card to unknown callers. There is some other frauds which are happening nowadays when you're sharing your credentials through search engines, Google, Microsoft. So whenever there is like you're supposing you're planning to watch an online cricket match, which has you've opened the app and you have your subscription has expired. So then you think like instead of looking for the password, you just want to immediate result and you just want to recharge your plan for a 3 months validity maybe. But these kind of incidents may happen, but you should check the status of your subscription, whether actually your subscription has expired, and you should also contact the company from which you're taking the subscription. Do's always obtain the contact details or customer service number from the official website of the service provider. So you have to be very careful when you go to the official website. Then only you should be obtaining the contact details. Report the incident to the nearest cyber police station. Don't contact random phone numbers obtained from web search engines. They might dupe you. Other things which we have noticed is scam through QR code. Now, like whenever we make online transactions, whether we are paying to e-commerce portals or online food on to buy food or any daily apps like Blinkit or Zepto. So they always want QR scan codes. These are some of the legitimate sites which I'm saying. But when it comes to unknown numbers and they ask you, like you might have sometimes in an online selling portal, you might want to sell your car or a phone, and you get contacted by a fraudster saying that I want to buy your car and I just want to pay a token amount. So you have to be careful, like why they are asking you to give a certain amount when you have not even updated any details on your portal. So There are some of the do's. Educate yourself about QR codes before using them. Report the transaction immediately to your bank. Report the incident to the nearest crime branch police station if and all they're asking, they are giving you certain amount even when you did not ask. And don't enter your UPI pin to receive money from another person. UPI pin is required only for sending a payment, not for receiving. Please remember that this is very important. You don't need a UPI pin when you're receiving a payment. So don't scan QR codes to receive any payment. QR code needs to be scanned for sending a payment, not for receiving. Do not need to send that. So these are some of the things which you need to be careful of. And also impersonation through social media. Like what happens is you get a lot of options to buy um, people who have generally are not very familiar with these apps, and supposing our parents or elderly people who are not aware of the using these social media networking apps, they might be using it, and their sometimes what happens, our profile gets hacked, and somebody else impersonates your profile and sends friend request to your near and dear one. So you have to be aware of that and avoid using that. Ramu messaged him on social requesting 10,000 rupees for a medical. They might ask you for medical emergency, I need this much amount, and stop doing that and don't make any such payments or any account details. No need to share that. Some of the do's: verify by calling and meeting the real person before making a payment. Always check the account details before making the payment. Report the incident to the nearest cybercrime. Don't keep your personal information like mobile number, email ID, and friend list open to the public. Don't accept friend request, follow requests from people you have never met in person. So these were some of the things which we need to be careful of while you're doing any online. These are the regulatory guidelines which are shared by RBI also. We have seen. So we will be continuing this web series. So tell me, how do you like this series? And we'll be continuing with that. I just want to say that we are a consulting company and we are also providing consultation on Azure Solution Architect courses, various technical courses like digital marketing. We'll be also starting a web series on digital marketing, Azure Solution Architect, even on life coaching. So please go through our description section and join our community. Thank you.